What's up, people? This is your favorite cousin, Rich. Now, I recently made a video that America is our promised land. And I knew you Hebrew Israelites was going to be on me. I knew you Bible thumpers, some of y'all was going to have y'all head so far up y'all Bible, y'all wasn't going to see what I was talking about. That's why I did everything the way I did it. Now, like I said, some of y'all got y'all head so far up your Bible, y'all can't see the truth. Y'all the same ones that the Bible said it's going to rain for 50 days and 50 nights, and then, a miracle will come. Y'all would literally sit there with the calendar and a pen, counting how many days it rains. Oh, it's not 49. It was 49. Y'all would literally sit there with a pen and a calendar, counting down the days. Oh, it was 49, not 50. Oh, nope. A blessing is not going to come. When really it could be interpreted as it's going to rain for a while, meaning storms will be upon us. Not necessarily rain, but some kind of storm will come that we will have to endure for a set period of time, and then a miracle will come after we endure it. Not necessarily or literally 50 days. So some of y'all saying, what, America ain't the promised land. So this ain't the land of flowing milk and honey, opportunity? Huh? This ain't it. Y'all need to take your glasses off. That's the problem. Y'all so literal. Y'all so in these Bibles. Y'all so into the word. Y'all don't even know who really wrote them. Y'all using all this as control, and y'all can't open up your eyes and see where y'all really at. A lot of y'all saying America's Babylon. Okay. The whole world's Babylon. Now where's the promised land? Where you going? Israel? You see what's going on over there with Israel and Iran? So that's the promised land?
I wonder if I should just
Huh? That's the promised land? Or y'all so stuck in the little conditions with your eyes that you can't see with your spiritual eyes? Y'all so stuck with y'all biblical eyes, y'all can't see with y'all real eyes. That's why a lot of people dislike y'all. Because y'all so too in the word that y'all can't see reality and utilize reality with spirituality to really see the truth. That's the problem. That's the problem. This is the promised land. This is it. Where else you going? Where else can you make a fortune and not be oppressed? And I know a lot of us is going to say, oh, we still oppressed. We still oppressed. Look, we're not as oppressed as we once were, and we're not as oppressed as we think we are. You have to understand all this oppression and all these things that we think is against us is all mental constructs that's been put against us. But once you break those chains off your mind, my brothers and my sisters, you no longer there. You are in the promised land. You just can't see it. Your mind is so chained up. And it's not really even chained up by the powers that be. It's really chained up by yourself, by that Bible. It's really chained up by your thoughts and ideologies that you think is right, that you use to govern your life, and your life is not really going how you want it to go. That you live so much in the word and the Bible that you never present, and that's really the present, is being present. That y'all can't enjoy what we have right in front of you, that you can't make the best out of a situation. Y'all the same people that are going on a trip, and one little thing, now the whole trip is ruined instead of seeing the bigger blessing out of the trip. That's y'all. Y'all picked a few things that's bad about this place and deem it all as horrible instead of picking out the things that's good and positive that you can use to build us up. Like I said, where y'all going? Where is the promised land? Let me know. Where is it? Where else do you have opportunity like America? You see so many people protect themselves by that Bible, and they use that as their first line of defense instead of really opening up their mind, the mind that God gave them. The first thing that says, open up your Bible, read your Bible. The Bible said this, the Bible said this, the Bible said this. What did God tell you? When you close that Bible and you meditate, what does God tell you? When you close that Bible and you meditate and you talk to God and you think for yourself, what does God tell you? When you use that mind that God gave you. See, a lot of y'all that's using the Bible, a lot of y'all Hebrew Israelites, do y'all even use the mind that God gave you? Or are y'all so stuck in the Bible? Hmm? Are y'all so stuck in literal words that you use it as control and not really opening up your mind? Hmm? Truth is coming out. Like I said, if America ain't the promised land, where it is? They said your people gonna come from slavery, right? And we come from slavery. Hmm? And we come from slavery. When we taken from a land and brought to another land to be slaves. What one man made for evil, made for wrong, made for bad, God can turn around and make for good. Or you think we're gonna go to some promised land where people look up and praise black people? That ain't happening. That's not happening. You got to realize that the world, the way the world is looking at us, they're going to continuously look at us. That's the propaganda that it is. But guess what? You are really a God. And a God is not worried about that because he knows the truth. So what y'all waiting on the world to bow down and say, yes, we understand, we know who you are. It's not happening, big dog. You got to know that for yourself and move like that. You can't be waiting on somebody else to approve you. Why you waiting on the world to approve you? You should prove yourself. America is the promised land. This is the only land that you can go, speak your freedom, speak your peace, get money, and change lives. Again, like I said, why you think everybody's trying to fight to get over here? Y'all gonna miss a blessing. Keep your head stuck in that Bible. Y'all gonna miss a blessing. Stick with the same ideologies and concepts that y'all been running on that ain't brought y'all no peace and no happiness and no abundance in your life for real. Y'all not being present enough. And the present is a present from God. Y'all better enjoy it. Y'all better enjoy it. Like I said, a lot of y'all use that Bible, a lot of y'all use these religions and all this as a safety blanket, as a safety net, thinking it's gonna save you. It ain't. God knows your heart. God knows your heart. Like I said, a lot of y'all gonna pull out that Bible and pull out all these verses and all this in order to go back and forth with me about how I could be wrong and all that. That's your first line of defense. But y'all can't use no spirituality. Y'all can't use no spiritual eyes. Y'all can't use no reality. Y'all can't use no truths, no things that's gonna help people move forward. Y'all can't use that. Y'all can't do that. But the first thing that they'll do to dismiss you is try to pull up some Bible verses. So let me know how y'all helping the people move forward now, have better vision, have better clarity, help them improve their situations with what's going on now, instead of still spewing the same thing about the promised land is somewhere else, that we'll never make it, or we still on our journey, or we still stuck in the wilderness. How you gonna help people with that? Like I said, black America, black people, this is the promised land. Please open up your eyes and really see it for what it is. Take off them chains, take off them blindfolds, take off them glasses that we've been wearing for so long that's blinded us not to see that we have made it. We have made it. We have made it. Open up your eyes and really see the opportunities that you have in front of you. The one way that the power still uses to control people is to allow us to think that we still have chains on us. And sometimes the oppressor who you think is oppressing you really ain't your real oppressor. Anyways, this is your favorite cousin Rich. Y'all be safe out there. Love and blessings.